Good morning, one and all. Today, I have planned to discuss the fifth experiment in WT lab. Okay, right. So, in the web technologies subject, okay. So, we are discussing the lab program that already you know. Right. In those lab programs, today in this session, I have planned for to explain the week 5 program. Okay, right. So, week 5. Okay. So if you just observe the question here, week 5 program is to develop a static page of an online bookstore. Okay, you have to develop a static page, means using HTML you have to develop the web pages. Okay, you have to develop the pages. Okay, of an online bookstore. Okay, so online bookstore related pages you have to create it. Okay, that pages should resemble Amazon.com website. Okay, right. So similar to Amazon.com website. Okay, you have to design the pages. Okay, the website should consist of the following pages. Okay, so your online bookstore should consist of following pages. Okay, like a home page you should have, then registration and user login page you should get, then user profile for to fill the details should be there, then catalog should be there, what are the books that are available, then shopping cart, means you have to put the options for to enter the details. Okay, for shopping. Okay, right. Then payment by credit card, then finally order confirmation. Okay, after paying the amount you should get confirmation message window. Okay, right. So these are all the options that you have to put, okay, for your pages. Okay, right. So these experiments uh, will talks about static pages. Okay, you have to use HTML for to develop these pages. Okay, right. So these pages should resemble Amazon.com website. Okay, right. Just similar to Amazon.com. Okay, so all the options you have to show to the customers. Okay, right. So online bookstore related information you have to store. Okay, right. See here, in order to create each and every page like home page, user login, profile, catalog, shopping cart, and credit card, and payment by credit card, order confirmation, these pages if you want to create, okay, first you have to plan for the options that you want to put in those pages. Okay, these are all what static pages. Okay, just you have to design the pages. Okay, and you have to maintain the link for each and every page. Okay, from one page to another page you have to move. Okay, that linking you have to show. Okay, right. So no need to put any validations here, only static pages you have to create, means you have to design your web pages in that manner using HTML. Okay, right. So once if you design this one, okay, so how the experiment, okay, how that code looks like. Okay, right. So let me show you the output screens. Okay, so what we have to get actually. Okay, right. Just see here, like this home page you should get. Okay, that is what welcome to shopping. Okay, for books. Okay, so like this page you have to create. Okay, right. Then if you just click it here, okay, welcome to shopping, then you should proceed with user information and password. Okay, so here you have to fill the, you have to enter your details, that is username and password. Okay, right. So if it is a new user you have to register, okay, by putting some options like submit, register. Okay, so this type of page you have to create it. Okay, right. So in order to put each and every control you should write the code using HTML. Okay, right. So here these experiments uh, is completely related to the HTML. Okay, so whatever the concepts that you have learned in the second unit, first part, HTML concepts, okay, all those things you should use here, and you have to develop this type of pages. Okay, right. So this is what a login page. Okay, so username and password fields you have to put it, and you have to put different command buttons. Okay, right. Then see, after entering into that, okay, if you have a valid user ID and password, you can enter it. Okay, right. So once if you enter, you can able to see the books that are available here. Okay, means that is the catalog. Okay, catalog for the books is available here. Okay, for you, so you have to check which books you want here. Okay, right. So then after that, what you have to do, okay, if it is a new user, okay, he can he can register, and he can enter into that he can enter into that catalog form, and he can select the particular book. Okay, right. So if a new user is there, means user registration form you will be getting it. Okay, this registration form will be having different options here: username, password, confirm password. Okay, so all these things are there for to accept the details of a user. Okay, for user registration, this is the form you have to create. Okay, then finally, once if you are selected to do the shopping, okay, for the books, okay, right, then you have to then you will be entering into the shopping cart. Okay, right. So in this shopping cart, you have to select the book and the quantity. Okay, right, this type of page you have to create it. Okay, here see, we are getting drop down list. Okay, this type of list you have to create it. Okay, so a list of books will be available for the user, you have to select among those books. Okay, right. Then finally, once if you have entered the book and the quantity, then directly it will be directed to the payment window. Here you can specify the amount, and you can enter your card details. Okay, once if you click on okay, then automatically it will goes to the confirmation window. Okay, this type of confirmation window we have to create it. Okay, right. See here, these are all the things, this type of pages now you have to design. Okay, right. So for to design this type of pages, okay, for online bookstore, okay, you have to write the code using HTML. Okay, right. So using HTML you should write the code. Okay, right. So why I have showed you the output screens means, okay, here by using HTML you have to design those pages. Okay, you have to write the code, HTML code, and you have to design the pages. Okay, right. So here these are all the options you have to put it. Okay, right, for your uh, online bookstore. Okay, right. So now let me show you one by one how to design those pages. Okay, right. So just observe here. See, week 5 we are discussing. Okay, right. So first what I will do here is, okay, first I will design the home page for you. Okay, first I will design the home page for you. Okay, right. So what is the home page here? Okay, the home page will talks about uh, that welcome message. Okay, the home page will talks about the welcome message for the online bookstores. Okay, right. So this type of page you have to create. Okay, if you want to create this type of page, okay, you should write the code. Okay, right, just observe the code here how I wrote. Okay, right, just see here, I am using HTML here for to write the code. Okay, right. So here already you know, okay, how to open the HTML tag and how to close that. Okay, right. So this HTML, see, some syntax we will be following for to write the HTML code. Okay, the HTML code will be having head and body sections. Okay, so it will be having head and body section. Okay, right. So in the head, whatever you will write, so on the top of the page, okay, so as a title, okay, it will be getting displayed for you. Okay, right. So in the body, whatever you will write, okay, so that information, whatever you will write in the body content, okay, so that will be getting displayed inside the page. Okay, here on this screen it will gets appear. Okay, right. So whatever you will write in the title, right? So in the head section, okay, so that will get displayed here. Okay, right, so that is what here, this one, here in the head section, whatever you will write, so here it will get displayed. Okay, I am showing with arrow, just observe here. Okay, right, so whatever you will write in the body section here, in the main page, you can able to see. Okay, right, so this type of page I want to create now. Okay, right, so if I want to create, okay, first what I have to do, I have to open the HTML tag, and I am opening the head tag. Okay, just I want to give certain title here. Okay, so title is the tag that you can use for to specify the name. So what type of online bookstore I should create, means it should resemble amazon.com website. Okay, right, so just like amazon.com website, we should create one online bookstore. Okay, right, so here for that purpose I gave the heading as here what, Amazon. Okay, so one title I am giving. Why? Because once if you run that particular code, right, so you can able to see this thing. Okay, right, see here, just here if you just observe here, yes, if you just observe here, see Amazon. Okay, name you can able to see. Okay, how we are getting that one means, if you write in the head section, you can able to see that particular thing. Okay, right, then after that next, okay, so closing that head tag, then opening the body tag. Okay, now I want to write some text. Okay, so that in the main page, okay, right, so on the screen I should write some welcome message. Okay, like welcome to Amazon, okay, online bookstore, like that. Okay, I want to write some data. Okay, in the body section I will write that. Okay, right, just to see here in the body section how I am writing. Okay, so I am opening the body tag. Okay, right, so in this body tag what I am doing, I am applying some color here. BG color is what, background color. Okay, so I want to give some color. Okay, so whatever the color you want, you can specify here, either blue, green, red, right, so whatever the colors you want. Okay, so you can specify the color. Okay, right, so BG color is the attribute that you can use with the body tag. Okay, so already you have learned about all these things. Okay, just observe here what are the different tags that I am using here. Okay, for to design that particular page. Okay, right, so BG color I am using here for to make my output screen in some color. Okay, right, so background color I am applying it. Okay, right, then after that in the center I want to specify some data, right, so that's why I am going for the center tag. Okay, right, so center means what here? Okay, whatever you will write, that will appears in the middle of the page. Okay, right, so here next I want to specify one heading here. Okay, right, so that is what H1, welcome to Amazon, means this message I want to give. Okay, so this message I want to give, just observe here, welcome to Amazon. Okay, right, so this type of message I want to give. Okay, that's why I'm specifying with heading here, H1. Okay, right, it should be strong, means maximum size it will be given for that particular heading. Okay, right, then after that what I want to do here is, okay, this is the home page. Okay, from this home page now I want to proceed it. Okay, for shopping and all. Okay, right, so for that purpose what I am doing is I am creating one form here. Okay, so form is the tag. Okay, I am using. Okay, so this form can use different attributes like method attribute and action attribute. Okay, right, see here in the form. Okay, so method is the attribute. Okay, so this method is what here you can specify either post or get method. Okay, right, so whatever information that I am sharing, okay, in between these pages, different pages. Okay, so it should be of a secured one. Okay, it should be of a secured one. Okay, so that's why what I am doing here is, okay, I am using the post method. Okay, so if you use get method, what happens in the URL, you can able to see all those things. Okay, whatever the information that you are passing. Okay, so that information will be visible for everyone. Okay, that's the use of the get method. Okay, if you use the post method, so exchange of data in between different pages, okay, will be secured. Okay, not visible to the users. Okay, that's why you can use either get or the post method. Okay, then another attribute is action here. Okay, that's in the form. If you do anything, then what happens here? If you click on anything, okay, so what happens here? It should go to login.html. Okay, so I am linking another page. Okay, so I am linking login.html page. Okay, right, so login.html page will be opened here. Okay, right, so if you just click on the form. Okay, right, so I will put some button. Okay, so if you click on that, what happens, right, so automatically that form will connect to what login.html page. Okay, there you can able to enter your details. Okay, right, so you can able to enter the details there. Okay, right, so that's why I'm just linking another page here, another page, that is login.html page. Okay, right, so then next, see here, I am creating one button here. For to create the button, okay, so input type equal to submit. Okay, right, so the type is submit and the value is click here. Okay, the name displayed will be what, click here. Okay, and the action will be what, submit. Okay, it will accept it. Okay, so once if you click on this click here button, so what happened here, automatically login.html page will gets open. Okay, right, so then closing the form tag and closing the center tag, closing the body tag and closing the html. Okay, so like this you can write it. Okay, just observe here, see what I will do. Okay, right, so this is the page. Okay, right, so for books is the text also you wrote here. Let me show that one also. Right, see, for books another heading you are writing inside the form here. Okay, so this h4. Okay, right, for books also message you have given. Then finally what you are doing, you are creating one button with the input tag. Okay, so input type equal to submit and value is what here, click here. Okay, if you just click on these things. Okay, right, so here what I did is, okay, this all this code. Okay, so I have saved in one file, that is what's the file name here, main first.html. Okay, main first.html means uh, main first.html. Okay, is the file I have created. Okay, right, so uh, I have saved in this particular file name. Okay, right, so all this code. Okay, right, so if you just run it, then see, if you just refresh it. Okay, right, so this particular page you will get. Okay, uh, or else I will go with the once again I will run it. Okay, just observe here, main program. Okay, right, so week 5 first home page I have created. Okay, so this home page, the output will be what here, welcome to Amazon message for books, and click here one button. If you just click on click here, what happens here, right, it should go to where, it should go to login.html. Okay, right, so just 1 minute. Okay, so it is not accepting that particular thing. Right, now it will get accept. Okay, right, so here main dot first I will run. Okay, if you just click on this one, click here, what happens, it will connect to login.html page. Okay, right, so it is connecting to what, login.html. Just observe here, what I did here is, this is the home page I have created. So welcome to Amazon. Okay, right, then for books, click here one button I have created. If I just click on this, what happens, login page will be opened for you. Why we are getting the login page, if you just observe here in the form, I have written action. What is the action here, login.html. Okay, it is opening login.html, means it is proceeding, means I am linking. Okay, right, so with the help of form tag I am linking that to another page. Okay, right, so some action I am taking here. Okay, right, so see here, if you just observe here, see, action is what here, login.html. Okay, when it will happens, if you click on the button. Okay, right, so if you click on this button, click here, so automatically it will be going to the login page. Okay, see, login.html page will be opened. Okay, so login.html means here you have to fill all the details. Okay, right, so just observe the code of this login page here. Okay, right, so same thing here, html, then header tag. Okay, so I want to give the name as login page. Okay, for the title, then body tag. Okay, so same just like the previous one, applying some color, background color. Then I am giving the name as Amazon here. Just observe the parallelly observe the screen here. See here what I am doing is this one Amazon is the name I gave heading. Okay, so it will get displayed for you. Then what I am doing is I want to, this is what here login page. Okay, so login page means what, you should give some fields like username and password fields. Okay, you have to create it. Okay, right, so labels and text boxes you should create it. Okay, right, so you have to design the login page. Okay, right, so if you just observe the login page here, see username is what, some label. So here text box is there, here text box is there, and 3 buttons. Okay, so like this type of window if you want to create it. Okay, right, so just create one table. Okay, right, so means why, because it will comes at one place. Okay, so as a table it will show for you. Okay, so at one place all this will gets accommodated. Okay, that's why I am using the table tag here. Right, then here in the table tag. Okay, so first row what I am doing here is I am giving the name as first name as in that first row. So I am giving the data as username. Okay, the name will get displayed. Okay, then see input type equal to text. So what I want here beside this username, I want text box. Okay, that's why text. Input type means I am inserting. Okay, one control here, that is the text box control. Okay, right, so input type is text. Okay, right, for the next one another row, table row. TR represents table row. TD represent table data. Okay, right. So in the second row I am opening. Okay, so in the table. Okay, in a table structure I am using here. Okay, so see internally it is considering this one as one table structure. Okay, similarly second row what you will do, you will enter some heading as password. Then beside that you should insert some text box. Okay, right, so type is what here, password. Okay, right, input type is means what, one text box will be getting created. Okay, right, then finally what you have to do, then you have to create some buttons. Okay, right, just to see here in the third row what I am doing. Okay, I am creating one form. In that form, okay, I want to see here, from here we should proceed for to the other pages. Okay, for that purpose form same thing here. So action is what here, if you click on submit button, so it should go to what, catalog.html form. Okay, from here once if you enter the details, okay, with valid username and password, okay, you should go to the catalog. Okay, it should show the books for you. Okay, for that purpose here catalog.html page will be linked. Okay, right, then when it will happens, okay, if you click on the value submit. Okay, input type is what, button you are creating here. Okay, that is with the name submit. Okay, right, then similarly another action you are writing, that is what, if you just click on register means, if you don't have username and password, if you want to register it, what you have to do, you have to show another form for them for registration. Okay, that is user profile. Okay, user profile he has to fill means that registration form he has to fill. Okay, for that purpose I am linking to another page, that is user profile. Okay, user profile page it should show for you. Okay, right, so there what you will do, okay, you will be entering all the details and you will be creating id and password. Okay, right, reset means it will get clears. Okay, right, so for clearing purpose just to see here, ampersand nbsb I am writing it. Okay, you know already about this. Okay, then closing the table tag. Okay, right, so like that it is over. Okay, right, so here just observe here, so if you click on submit button, it should go to catalog.html, then user profile.html. Okay, right, let me work on these things. Okay, right, so if you are a new user, what you have to do, you have to click on register. Okay, if you click on register, this form, that is what a user pro.html form will gets created. This page will gets open for you. Okay, so user uh, profile.html form will gets open for you. Okay, so here normal user has to enter all the details here. Okay, so this type of form you have to create with text boxes, radio buttons, then list boxes and all. Okay, just observe the code here how I wrote. Okay, so in a fast way I will tell you. Write this title tag, then body tag you know already. So here what happens here, action is what hmm. So from here it should go to where after filling all the details. Okay, once if you get login ID and password, it should goes to the catalog.html form. Okay, for that purpose in the form you are specifying the catalog.html file name. Okay, then after that what you are doing, username is text box, password is what right, another text box. Okay, so then confirm password, all the fields you are giving. For male you are giving some spaces. Okay, then you are giving some radio button. Okay, input type is radio, then another radio button for female. Okay, then address. Okay, so some text area you are giving. Okay, so text area is the tag that we will use for to create one area. Okay, there you can enter all the details. Okay, right, so then submit button, reset button. Okay, right, so if you click on submit, what happens? Okay, what is the submit action you wrote here for the form, that is catalog.html will get open for you. Okay, right, just save this file with the name as user profile.html. Okay, right, so just enter the details, click on submit. Okay, automatically it will goes to the catalog.html. So this type of form you should create for the catalog. Okay, just observe here how we have created this. Okay, head already you know, right? So just giving some name as books catalog. Then for action is what here, from here if you just click on the button. Okay, that is what click here button, if you click then it will goes to the shopping.html. Okay, see here one form is linking to another form. Okay, with the help of this action. Okay, so action attribute will be used for linking to different pages. Okay, right, so here see books shopping.html we have, right? So it will be linking to this. Then once again you are creating table. Okay, with table data and with mm, table rows and table data you are creating, and you are giving some names like C, ADS, Java, backend books. Okay, so all these things you are creating. Okay, right. So then finally you are giving some button here, creating some button with input type, right? So with input tag, then value is what here. Click here, you are giving the name. Once if you click, it will goes to the shopping.html. Okay, just observe here. If you click here, it will go to shopping cart. Okay, once again here what you will do, this type of page you have to create it. Okay, so how you will create this, just observe the code here, right? So here what we are getting here is, okay, we will get a list of books here. Okay, so list of books you should get. Okay, so if you want to get the list of books, okay, you should use certain tag in HTML. Okay, right, so let me show you that. Yeah, here it is, it came outside. Okay. Huh? Yeah, shopping.html. If you just observe here, see shopping cart. Let me go for that window. Okay, in the shopping cart, just go with the view source. Okay, right. Just observe here. So what we are doing here? So just creating some heading, that is the shopping cart. Then in the body tag, if you just observe here, so giving some heading as shopping cart, then creating table, then for the textbooks. Okay, first one. Then for the first row itself, okay, what you are doing, you are using select right, select tag. Okay, right, so this select tag will be used for creating the drop down list for you. Okay, with options. Okay, like option value is what, CD, CADS, Java. So like this you can specify it. Okay, select means the drop down list you can create it, okay, by using the select statement. Okay, then finally for the quantity, okay, only the text box is needed. Then finally what happens, creating some button, okay, and you are putting the action for that button, that is payment.html. Okay, right. So if you click on that button, automatically it will goes to the payment.html form. Okay, right. Just observe here, see, text boxes, 1 minute, one, 1 minute, 1 minute. So quantity is, hmm, right. So if you just enter here, if you click on OK, so payment.html will be opened for you. So here, here payment details you will specify. You will create this type of window here. Okay, that is what heading is, what payment by credit card. Then action, what order confirm.html page should be opened for you. Okay, right. So here same thing as a table, you will create it with a row as first row will be what for data will be what total amount, there text box you will create it, and credit card details you will ask. Okay, right. Then one more button you are creating, the action will be what order confirm.html should be opened. Okay, right. So if you click on OK, then finally confirmation message you will get it. Okay, for this confirmation, so messages only you are giving it in the body section, that is what book shopping, your order is confirmed, another heading, and thank you is another heading. Okay, so like this what you can do is you can create the pages. Okay, these are all static pages. Okay, right. So just we are linking from one form to another form. Okay, and creating the html pages. Okay, right. So creating the static pages only here. Okay, right. So for to create the static pages, html code we are writing it. Okay, just observe the code. Okay, so what are the different tags we are using here? Okay, in order to create different text boxes, and for to create the forms, or to create the tables and all. Okay, right. Thank you guys, thanks for your patience. Okay, right. So in the next session we will talk about another experiment. Okay, right. Thank you.